Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Life is Strange. We're inside Frank's RV looking for evidence. We decided to leave Chloe's gun.
No more secrets.
No more secrets. I think that's a reference to a book or a movie, but I don't know what.
Frank's stash.
Interesting. So we did actually see some drugs here. It was getting dangerously to the point where it felt like maybe Frank wasn't a drug dealer.
I could pry this vent open with the right tool.
So I'm looking for the right tool to open these vents. And I assume the blowtorch is not the right tool, since it won't let me pick those up. And so I guess the knife is the right tool, so I'll take it.
This is almost as good as a set of keys.
And we've seen multiple vents here. Hopefully she doesn't break herself or hurt herself.
Nothing here. Oh shit, the knife is broken.
Well, hopefully if I just don't touch anything, it'll just all go back together. Wow, the knife just floated back into my hand. Interesting.
My blade will open any portal.
It seems like the game may very well have intentionally made it have to be the second place, regardless of which one I did.
Oh man, Rachel and Frank's dog. I don't know if I should be touched or disturbed.
Hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a bee and took it out on you. And poor Pompedius. There's a lot of weird S going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank you. You're the one of the best things I have here, and I smile. I love you always, Rachel Amber. Seems...
I'm glad Rachel got to drive this beast. She looks genuinely happy.
Seems like now we're in this weird love square, not even a love triangle, between Max, Chloe, Frank, and Rachel.
Rachel really did hang out with Frank. I'm learning more about Rachel than I want to know.
Interesting.
Trouble in paradise.
Let's see, that was not cool what you did. And don't blame the drugs, you actually scared me and I thought you'd never chill out. I've never seen you act this way, and the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo and we don't look back. I care about you, us, so maybe we need to break our routine. And that's from a auto repair estimate that one was written on. So if we were doing some real detective work, we would read the address that's at the top of that letterhead and get some more information. Alright, now let's rewind. Speed this up. Why this isn't sped up by default is questionable too. And you can't put the knife back down, so you're just gonna hold on to it. You can't take the baseball bat. There's definitely also a photo I'm still trying to collect, but
Chloe isn't scared. She's loving this.
show her the account book.
It makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't
I'm
much
not
of a
even
friend,
sure.
huh? Just
Maybe
like a person
Chloe
shits all
killed
over me.
Rachel.
Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms onto step fucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Chloe, Rachel is missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit. You totally defended step stalker. Fuck everybody.
Chloe!
That's a really bright Hmm. It's really, really bright in the sunlight. Look at that neck stretch, too. That was animated poorly. Man, they never get the neck things animated right. So she's mad at me for defending her stepfather, but I think at the end of the day...
You can't keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life.
Background looks a little hitchy.
I gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck them.
So, do I do the grow up conversation, the Rachel and Frank conversation, or it's nobody's fault? Let's go with it's nobody's fault.
It's just life. Shit happens. It's nobody's fault. Blah, 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 as Mr. Jefferson would say. And Kate Marsh.
Yes, Kate Marsh almost killed herself. Such sad, okay? That doesn't make me feel any better about my fucked up life. Get it?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
William or David? Let's ask if this is really about her original dad or David.
You blame William? Really?
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you.
I know that, Max. My mom actually blames herself. Just because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I do. Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does?
No, of course not. But I was with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
I wish that made me feel better. But ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
I can tell. You're still here. Let's go with you're still here.
You don't want to hear this, but you're still here. Alive. With me. And that is no accident.
You're right. I don't want to hear this.
Chloe, I can't do this out
Can't
on my own.
rewind.
I need you with me. And Rachel needs you.
And you can't rewind any of that conversation, so why have a game give you time manipulation power and then not let you use it in important parts? And I think I missed a picture. And there goes my 100% achievements. I think. And I don't think I could just reload to last checkpoint. Or anything like that. I'm very...
Oh my god. What is happening now?
That's weird. I probably should have thrown the bone the other direction, and then I would have been able to get the photo. So now we have a completely new gameplay mechanic. Use left and right to focus the picture. How in the world does that focus the picture? Alright, so left on the right stick. Pushing the right stick left seems to make it focus more. Pushing right on the right stick seems to make it focus more. Pushing down makes it seem to focus. Pushing up seems to make it fuzzier. So now on the left stick, pushing up kind of makes it focus. Pushing left makes it focus better. Pushing right does absolutely nothing on the left stick. Pressing down does nothing. So I'd imagine if we went left stick right and right stick down, we just need to now kind of spin the right stick to a sweet spot and then spin the left stick to a sweet spot. There we go.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max.
This is
This is a
2014,
keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the
I
rules,
think,
Dad. Max, tell him.
was when the game was, and so
Oh, hey.
5 years before
You
that,
look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just.
which would only make this,
Yeah, I'm fine.
what, 2009?
Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Maybe even if it was 2004 and then
I
5
might
years
just allow this one into the family
back, it would
album.
still be
What
1999.
is this?
But not the cook.
William
Hint,
is
hint,
here.
Daddy.
Yes,
And
we can't.
Chloe's
So they
just a
should have
kid.
computers.
Plus slackers.
Am I that far back in time?
You mean pancakes?
In France, they call them.
I'm 18 years old inside my 13-year-old self.
If you want to eat.
How?
We. I volunteer to break the eggs.
Well, this is certainly different,
Do you remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
That's true.
and this is the photo.
How many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right. Like you're the real cook here.
I am when your mom is away.
I'll let her know that.
Now I get to take a picture. Strike a pose.
Make me a star.
Just make me look young.
So that is our final journal things. I've been obsessed about that. That's odd that it's in the wrong place.
Joyce loves William so much.
So we're back in time.
Man, I remember Chloe reading this. But not after today.
And so we're going to try to stop William
I know I've seen those pictures before.
from the... Yeah, these are the pictures that were in her box of keepsakes.
Hello.
That's
Hey,
a
honey.
cool snow dough.
Fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales.
Let's draw something here.
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course, I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a
So we
mullet.
graffitied something.
Love you.
I have to stop William from taking his...
Excuse me, ladies.
I know they never took that big vacation.
Go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub
So-
for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that.
My family never took fun, goofy photos like this.
I'm trying to look at everything,
Shit, where are my keys?
but I also have
It's a
to...
dollar for
I forgot about this. Back to the lighthouse.
the swear jar.
You mean your college fund?
I can, by the way, rewind things. Back to this point.
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course, I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
And there's no conversations it seems like we can...
Excuse me, ladies. I have to
have
go
right
rescue
now.
yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that.
And look, I can't go any further
Where are
here.
my keys?
That's a dollar for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Where are they? Looks like they're playing a Sega Genesis game. DVDs.
Oh yeah, I miss movie nights here. Cookies and popcorn.
Now lock
We're
up
hitting a
Play nice.
point.
Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
This... And so you don't have a
I
choice.
have to try. I have to. I was put here to use this power to save William. For Chloe.
So you can't follow the temporal prime directive
Remember,
to...
You're here for a reason. Think, damn it.
So... because of that, we really shouldn't change any of the time. Alright.
Do you remember how
So fireplace draw.
Mom said it depends.
That's true.
So how many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here.
Unplug the
Your
phone.
mom is away.
Boom. Disconnected.
Look at this.
Yes. Here's the two whales number. Now I can warn Joyce.
Warn her how. Take
Now
them further.
I get to take a picture.
We'll go ahead and skip that. Speak to the.
Listen, don't let your dad take his car today.
Hmm.
I know it sounds weird, but please believe me. Something terrible is going to happen. You have to stop him from driving anywhere.
Whatever, weirdo. What kind of thing is that to say about my dad?
I'm not joking.
Then you stop him, Supermax.
Interesting. So, kind of an unimportant conversation to have. We could speak to him.
Mr. Price, in case you're thinking about using your car, I heard there's awful traffic and road construction, so you shouldn't drive at all.
Max, you are the road warrior. I promise, if I have to go anywhere, I'll drive like I'm taking a test. Fair enough?
Not really. I just know the roads are bad and stuff, so you...
Since you're obviously my personal GPS, I feel safer already. So don't look so worried, Max.
Interesting. So, like, who would listen to a 13-year-old about this?
Hey, honey.
That's a cool snow dough.
I'm just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
So, it just called a cell phone.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue.
Speed this up. Skip back to this point. I guess then the solution before wasn't the right solution. Alright, we'll skip this
you're
point.
The real cook here.
Look at the
I
phone book.
Max, you have the number, so call Joyce.
Yeah.
Now. Hello. Hi, could I please talk to Joyce Price? Oh, she left? Damn. Are you sure? Okay, sorry. Thanks.
Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense.
Yes, here's the Two Whales number. Now I can warn Joyce.
So do I have to rewind time all the way to the very, very beginning? And I can't take any action before then at all.
Do you remember how
Let's
many
see.
eggs?
Mom said it depends.
Unplug.
Boom.
That's true.
Disconnected.
How many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
And
Right,
then
like you're the real cook here.
speak. And we'll do all of that. And then
Listen.
speak. And we'll do that. And draw. And we'll do that. And search.
Hey, honey.
Score.
No idea why the home phone didn't ring just now.
This.
I'm just making a
So it was the keys.
Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you
Hide
had to get
keys.
groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly.
My family never took fun, goofy photos like this. I forgot about this.
So
Back to
there
the
there
White
is
House.
definitely kind of
She
a
don't have many
combination
What a
here.
mess we made. I remember those cool drawings I did with Chloe.
bags. You'll be grateful for that someday.
Like this snow globe is of a
That's a
dough.
cool snow dough.
You mean your college file?
And here's that squirrel on the side.
obvious, but it will have to do.
See, we can't go outside or look outside.
I know they never took that big vacation.
You're bankrupting me.
Oh yeah, I miss movie nights here. Cookies and popcorn.
I knew this thing would come in handy. How did my keys get in here? And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Interesting.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world.
I can't rewind here.
With chocolate cake.
This is a quite complicated puzzle we've got going.
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Did I stall him enough? No.
I have to try. I have to. I was put here to use this power to save William. For Chloe.
Max,
Alright.
we're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh.
So I need to find a place
Of course I'll come pick you.
I can hide the
Now I'll have an
keys
excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly.
that would maybe in here.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She don't have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon.
Is there somewhere else I might
You
be
are
able to
ridiculous.
hide?
You'll be grateful for that.
Maybe in the sink, in the water?
Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
So what does he do to find it? Let's watch him.
Shit, where are those keys?
Maybe I'm supposed to hide
$1
them.
for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. I knew this thing would. And no.
Here we go.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart.
Can't put it in the fire.
Delicious grub for us to feast
Can't
upon.
put it in the refrigerator.
You are
Can't put it in the
ridiculous.
water.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund?
Hmm.
Keys, please.
Am I supposed to just have it on me? Actually, I don't have the keys right now, so...
Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
I don't even know where I put them.
Bankrupting me.
Where are they?
Hey,
Right.
honey.
I've got them now.
No idea why the
I need to hide the keys where William won't hear his dumb beeper.
fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max.
Jar,
Work at the Two Whales.
throw keys.
Oh, I didn't know you
Out
had
the
to get
window.
groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha.
Will that work?
Shortly. Love you.
I guess it will.
I know I had those keys right here. I know it. Forgot all about you, little buddy. Release the keys. Of course. Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and it'll save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Chaos theory. We've changed a lot now. Maybe for the better. I mean, I suppose from your limited temporal perspective, this might be your moral obligation and correct thing to do is roll the dice and hope for a better outcome. She still ended up with a truck, just a different color truck. And a better looking one. And she would still be in Blackwell Academy, probably. But what unforeseen consequences did you wreak?
Hello, are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends in LA told me that Oregon was
Max.
wet and cold every day. But
Never
it's like
Maxine.
75 degrees and I haven't seen the rain once.
I know, sorry, Mad Max.
climate change?
You're not pissed at me, right? Right?
It's people in Oregon
Do you want to go
trying
hit the
keep
girls' potty and smoke a
California
peace pipe?
I think Max is high.
She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max?
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like, whatever, bitch.
Warren, he hooked up with Stella?
Stella? I thought that was Brooke. See, she's a little too on the ball.
This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed? Chloe.
This is David as a bus driver now. It seems like we're gonna end the episode. But this is what you would have had to do, is you would have had to roll the dice and see if it was any better. And hope that you had the ability to to go back in time and change it again, or undo your changes if it made things worse. The main things here, like, is Kate still suicidal? Is Rachel Amber missing? Is William alive, and better off by being alive? Which that's a hard argument to make, that he would have been better off dead. Oh yeah, that's Brooke. Now there's a beach whales, and I keep on killing things with this power. It seems like I am. If this wasn't set in a bay, you'd have a hard time having a variety of animals die. Say it was set in more of a just flatlands area, forestry area. Most things would die in the forest and you wouldn't even notice. Their house looks better. Looks like it's been painted and kept up. Nice yard. I didn't get a good look at what the yard looked like before. No knocking sound. Instead, we get more of this guitar music.
Max Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
So she still left.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe, you have a visitor.
So William's alive and looks pretty happy. And Chloe's on a ventilator and in a wheelchair. Looks like a high vertebrae fracture, but not so high as to stop her the ability of her arms and hands, at least some. So it could be worse. She could be fully paralyzed. Frankly, that's a trade-up. If you're just gonna want to get down to it, Chloe was not happy in her life being fully able-bodied and losing her father. So, while Max may not have given her the perfect best outcome ever, and she's probably going to completely disagree with my decision and what I'm saying right now in the next episode. And we're probably going to undo it all and get Chloe back to the way she was and just kill her father. In the long run, I don't have any information about Kate. I don't have any information about Rachel and Amber. And Chloe alone is in a better place. Not physically, most definitely, but mentally and emotionally, she seems to be in a much better place, and her father is still alive. And so, as just running the numbers here, if you want to say William dead is -1 as far as a value, William being alive is +1. So definitely, if you just ignore that you changed Chloe's timeline, William being alive seems like a good response. On the other hand, now if you want to look at a more animalistic perspective, to say all life, regardless of whether it's human life or animal life, is equally valuable, which is one way to certainly measure those things, then I have killed, or it seems at least I've killed through my actions of using the time travel, hundreds, if not thousands of life forms, and thus I've done a major negative action, and Max is a supervillain, like I've been jokingly saying. However, still in this timeline, I don't think we have that Chloe that's going to push Max to do bad things. So Max isn't frankly probably on a better path in her own life too, in this timeline. But yes, she did kill those 3 whales, or at least it seems like she killed all those birds, and that's just the ones we can see. And how any of this ends up in a tornado, I feel like that is going to be very loosely explained, if explained at all. So, we've got about 12 minutes to go. There's really no reason to watch these credits. Again, I have to just say apologies to the to the people makers of these games, particularly if you only worked on episode 3 and I'm skipping over it. But like I said before, it's just not fair on a player to ask them to watch more than 1 credit, ever. It just isn't. Particularly since the game should know that I have all of Season 1, and it should just jump into it. You might argue that in this credit session you're supposed to have some retrospective and look back on what happened during Chaos Theory. Unfortunately, if I do that, episode 3 is garbage. It's a really, really bad episode of the story, because you did nothing at all that you set out to do, and then at the end you get the twist of oh, I save her father and then I paralyze her, and I could have never seen that happening at all. It also completely ruins everything we've done in episode 1 and 2, because all of the setup, all of the trying to get Nathan Prescott suspended, all of the trying to stay on David Madison's good side, all of those actions don't matter anymore, because the timeline's completely changed. So frankly, in episode 4, we can only hope that either very quickly or maybe through one scene we go back and we undo it. Otherwise, everything is going to be different, and the first 3 episodes of this game are just pointless. And that's not good. And even if we do undo things, that only recovers episode 1 and 2, because episode 3 on its own was pointless. this also certainly feels like one of those games where they might have had different writers for different episodes, and the story is not very consistent here. Anyways, let's skip forward and see. What's our percentages here? 46% of the people stole the money, 54% left the money from the handicap fund. Now, I really don't believe for a second there is a handicap fund, but maybe not. Ironic now knowing that at the end of it, the handicap fund was the fund, considering Chloe ends up handicapped. There. Let's see. There was a lot of horny people out there, 78% of players, that kissed Chloe and left that as their decision. Remember, 2 18-year-old girls here. I just gotta keep on pounding on that thought. Like, you're trailing on jailbait this whole game anytime we see scenes like this, and it just feels creepy knowing that the creators of this game, this would feel a lot better if this was based on a book written by an 18-year-old girl. But it doesn't feel that good knowing that it's made by just a couple guys who are probably mid-20s, 30s. Wow. Only 22% of people sided with David. Yeah, I could totally see that. There really was no real reason why you would side with David, other than the reason that I put forward, which is we didn't want to see him completely out of the picture, even though we did put him completely out of the picture by saving William. We didn't want him out of the picture at the time because I feel like this Vortex Club party is going to make a difference. However, I don't know, because we also changed the list of the Vortex Club party, and then we changed time, and I feel like even if we go back and undo our change, there's really no possible way that we're gonna be still on the same timeline. It feels like we'll just be on a third timeline that will be slightly similar but still have some changes, and you'll just have to live with it close enough. Apparently, if you threw the bone in the street, you would have hurt Frank's dog, and a resounding 94% of players didn't want that dog hurt, which, okay, that's understandable. And I'm a little surprised that 66% of players gave Chloe back David's gun. Frankly, I would rather Frank, who is a criminal who can handle his guns, have it than Chloe, who is a teenager and is potentially going to shoot herself or her friends. Right. And then the next things. One chaos theory, and then next this way. Yeah. Lisa is alive. Lisa is dead. Who is Lisa? Wait, who's Lisa? This is very odd. I can't remember a character named Lisa. And I don't recall any of the characters dying. Did some character just totally die off screen and I totally missed it because I never even talked to Lisa? Is that why I don't know this character? Weird. Weird. And I guess that means that I missed something. I'm really thinking here. It's like, I wish I could go into the journal and see if I could find out who Lisa is. Alright, well, I guess I just have to move forward there. I'm very bemused with that, where the game would just say Lisa's alive, Lisa's dead. You helped Warren with his exam. You didn't help Warren with his exam. Honestly, I would have gone back and helped Warren with his exam if I knew his grades were that high, and an A- might actually hurt his GPA. But in all fairness, I don't see a real reason to change it. Anyways, that doesn't seem like that's gonna really matter. You're on the Vortex Club party list. 60% of the people were. You're not on the Vortex Club party list. I imagine I imagine that's gonna be a rather easy one for people to get. There was probably multiple ways to get on the Vortex Club party list, but that's different from erasing some names on the Vortex Club party list, where only 22% of the players, including myself, erased some names from the party list. And I think that probably was the right choice. But honestly, I doubt any of these minor choices are gonna do anything. Erase the cop's answer phone message. I'm surprised 59% of people didn't erase it. Maybe 59% of the people didn't see it. Helped Alyssa, 65% did that. Warned the homeless woman. So 65% of the players either chose not to warn her, or did warn her and then undid it, or didn't see her at all. Wow. And let's see. Apparently, in all my rewinding and fast forwarding, I was part of the 48% of people that didn't take a photo in the past, which, okay, that probably isn't going to change anything either. And then only 37% of people left a mark on the fireplace. I think that probably might matter. Let's see if here we go. Let's go look at Chrysalis this time and see if we can see somebody. Lisa is your plant. That's who Lisa is. So this would have been the point of perspective, is that once in either episode 1 or 2 you should have watered Lisa, but not both. And not neither. And so that's who Lisa is. Okay. That's good. So here's the Vortex Club happening at the pool. Into the world party. And that's all we get. We get a picture of the pathway and her looking at a computer and a gun. And we have a different background now. So 2 more episodes, and then we'll look at the director's commentary at the end. I don't want to watch that until it's, in case it spoils something. As far as choices in total, let's see. Chrysalis was first. Reporting Nathan seemed right. Staying hidden seemed like one of multiple options, but it seemed right at the time. Comforting Victoria, intervened to help Kate. The only real decision here that I think I slightly would change is taking the photo of David harassing Kate. But in all honesty, that was may very well have killed Kate in the long run. Or it might have been a factor. Like, couldn't save Kate. There's 38% of people couldn't save Kate. 16% of those people might have been the people that took the photo of David. But I imagine what really would have affected whether Kate survived would have been whether you told her to go to the police and whether you answered her phone call. I don't mind not trying to shoot Frank. And then 73% of people blame Nathan. Again, I don't see a reason to really blame David that much. What about all the little things? You watered your plant. 71% of people did that. Helped Alyssa. Friendly with Taylor. Accepted Warren's invitation. Wrote a message. Helped Warren. You told on David to Mr. Jefferson. Like, I think as far as our other decisions, yeah, I think I'm fine. That whole pregnancy, Dana's pregnancy thing, just like came and went as a storyline. It really points to some fragmented story writing happening here, where they wanted a conversation or two about some things, but they didn't want to make it actually the main focus, and they would have been better not mentioning some things at all. I'm noticing the trees are waving a little bit more. It looks like the wind is building up for the coming storm. And we still have that red ink, Life is Strange thing. It's a photo of the word IS. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me, honestly. Unless that photo just changes to was strange at the end. That's about the only thing I can imagine it doing. Anyways, that was it for episode 3, and sadly, I had hoped by the end of recording for my recording session of today that I had finished the whole game, and I had said that I think maybe at the beginning of episode 3, and we aren't anywhere close. Even if episode 4 is only a couple hours and episode 5 is only a couple hours, there's still at least 4 or 5 hours more of gameplay to do. This game is pretty long. I don't find it amazingly irritating long or anything, just kind of rough. Rough to keep your focus on, rough to care, rough to play because you're rewinding and fast forwarding. And this game is really teaching me the idea that I'm glad you don't have time manipulation powers in every other video game, because that would just let players be so obsessive about doing things perfectly and seeing all the different options in games. And frankly, it kind of kills the gameplay and the flow of the game. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.